ready to take your investment game to the next level? Introducing Digital Investor, your ultimate guide to mastering the digital marketplace. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Digital Investor brings you cutting-edge game theoretical strategies, expert insights, and real-time tips and tactics to analyze, evaluate, invest, and grow your wealth. Don't miss out on the digital revolution. Visit www.nickblacknex.com and start your journey with Digital Investor today.
I love the gong. The gong's the best new feature.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's it.
It doesn't get much better than gong. Gong with the wind. All right, let's see.
Hey, let me take this one real quick. This is actually a pretty good question. This is regarding MetaMask and Ledger. Can you connect MetaMask on two different browsers to the same ledger, or you need a Ledger device for each one? So yeah, you can connect two MetaMask instances, so two different browsers. You can use the same ledger. Here's what I would do. On Ledger, you can do multiple accounts. I would just do a separate account for each MetaMask. That way it keeps a little bit cleaner. Also, there isn't a need to connect the same MetaMask, there isn't a need to connect two different MetaMask instances to the same Ledger wallet. That's kind of redundant, so you don't really need to do that anyway, but you can use just one ledger with two MetaMasks by setting up two accounts and then connecting. When you go connect hardware wallet, it lets you select which account within your ledger you want to add. Just select the second one or the third one or the fourth one, whatever. I think Ledger automatically creates like 50 or something for you. So you can just select one of those wallets and you're off to the races.
Bam.
Oh, L11 has another question. Gong Show. Is this the Gong Show now? I love the Gong Show.
What did they even do in that?
The Gong Show? I don't know. You hit the gong, right? So this is the Gong Show.
It meant something.
What? What?
It meant something. Didn't it mean something?
The gong?
Yeah.
What did you when you hit? What I don't know. What did it mean?
Was that
It means
for
our
guests?
show's
Was that for new guests or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Everybody liked
Maybe.
the Gong Show, but no one knows. No one can tell me what it did. It meant you're a winner.
It meant you're a winner?
A winner of what?
Hey, you won life. Yeah, Ondo was up pretty good in the last 20. I watched it. It was cool. It really went. It did good. So did let's see, a couple other things. Solana did really good, but we have reason for that. I guess Galaxy Digital, did you see this, Nick? They started buying, I guess they have $1.65 billion. And it's not Galaxy, it's those guys that created that multi-index fund. They're starting to buy their Solana now. So yesterday they bought $432 million worth of Solana. They're going to keep buying. So how come it affects Solana's price so much when they buy?
Well, because nobody's buying Solana.
So it's like actually affecting the price, huh?
Yeah, and I think it's also, I think it's stupid money chasing like a little hopium, because there's a big difference between buying up a Bitcoin treasury and everyone in the world going in on Bitcoin, and buying up an Ethereum treasury and every tokenized asset on the planet is likely to run on top of it, and buying up the token that was for the meme coin traders that are all now fucking bankrupt and without a house because they're not trading meme coins anymore. And guess what? Hyperliquid doesn't run on Solana.
So, Hyperliquid news. Did you see that?
Well, I didn't. Depends.
Well, I know there's a lot. There's always a lot. So PayPal came out.
Just to put a button on this, Galaxy Digital are a bunch of fucking idiots. I mean, they're all idiots, and these guys hemorrhage about $200 million a quarter. So the fact that they're putting 2 quarters worth of losses into a Solana treasury. This is the same guy that got a lunatic tattoo because he was so heavy in Luna and his fund was. He's a fucking idiot. The people that work there are fucking idiots, and this is fucking stupid. Now, is it good that Solana's going up? Yes, because we have Jupiter. So we want Solana to go up, but this is not going to make it go up. This is a little bit of spammy bullshit, and it won't lead to anything because it's not gonna usher in thousands of companies that want to have a Solana treasury, because that doesn't mean anything to anyone outside of these fucking whack jobs. Okay,
that's true. I do want to talk on Jupiter in front of the wall because I need your opinions too on it. But in addition to this, I guess you saw with Hyperliquid, PayPal came in swinging. So it looks like they're working on a stable coin somewhat with Hyperliquid. They want their own stable coin because they're sick of using USDC and all this stuff. So Paxos, they're trying to work on a partnership, but PayPal came in and retweeted or redid this and said, we're all in. Let's expand the Hyperliquid community. So it looks like they're going to be partnering in some way with Hyperliquid to help their little network of customers get in on that action.
So the six people that use PayPal's crypto resources will participate.
Oh wait, no, it's 400 million, dude. Come on. The funny thing with PayPal is they always come swinging with this number, and then nothing ever happens. That is the downside.
They may have all these accounts, but no one's transacting. PayPal also has a really bad name in the business. Like if you're a seller and someone and a buyer bullshits you, PayPal just takes your money. And
actually, I'm gonna go to this comment because hold on, let me see if I can find this actual comment because this is funny.
PayPal just steals your shit. And I used to sell my iPhones after I used them. I'd sell the old ones, and twice I got stolen from. Twice it was an Indian buyer. I'm not being racist or anything. It was 2 fucking Indians that stole my fucking shit. And at PayPal, guess where their call center is? You want to take a guess? I'll give you 100 guesses. They rhyme with fucking India.
2 doors down from the guys that stole your stuff.
Yeah. They said send us pictures. It was so ridiculous. I sent the guy an iPhone. He sent me back a broken calculator and said the phone was broken. So I took tons and tons of pictures. Like right when I got it, I sent it to PayPal. They said this is insufficient evidence. You got your phone back.
Right.
And he's using it, by the way. Well, one up. So this happened twice. On the second time, I was so pissed that I did a little research. I found a guy that for $50, he will brick anyone's phone, anyone in the world.
That's dope.
You know what else he'll do? He'll do some research and find out what other phones they have. Guess who spent $500 getting even?
Yeah.
I bricked all those motherfuckers, every one of them, and every one of their phones. At least some portion of a sketchy Indian call center got shut down. They may have my iPhone, but they're not using it. Anyway.
That's fantastic. Yeah, top comment in here from Zach XBT, our good friend. Shout out to PayPal. I would never have found crypto originally if it was not for locking my account for simply selling items while I was underage. So Zach credits PayPal for being so stupid that he had to find crypto, which fair. That was funny.
PayPal was bad. And in my PayPal ads, I would always say would rather be paid in Ethereum, Bitcoin, USDC. And no one ever did that.
Dang it. I put that on all of my Facebook Marketplace ads. I will take any type of crypto for payment. I always do that now. And I've not gotten much. So, this was coming. Remember, Tether's launching a US-based stablecoin because by their own admission, they can't pass an audit. This thing it's so ridiculous with Tether. You would think at this point people would go, wait a minute. If you're launching a stable coin, that means the one you have is sketchy. Yes. And Paolo Arduino, or whatever his stupid name is, he's so sketchy. They said, why don't you guys just submit to an audit? Well, we're just gonna, we're just gonna start over.
So you're just admitting outright that you guys are fucking crooks. Yes. No one gives a shit. Tether doesn't move a dime. Nope, everything's fine. Tether is basically another Luna, and people don't care, but whatever. They've never cared. We've been talking about this for 6 years. No one cares that Tether is a fucking scam. No one. Don't own Tether. Don't sit on USDT, folks. Unless you're borrowing against it, in which case you might actually win on that one. Because at some point,
if it depegs, oh boy,
go back and pay your loan back just with like $2,
$4.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
So maybe yes, borrow in terms of USDT.
Can you imagine how big of a win that would be if you were?
You feel like it's bound to happen at some point, but that's kind of like the people that said the government's broke. They're going to go broke. The bond market's going to collapse. When? They've been saying it since 1970. Oh, they can't keep spending money this way. Yes, they can. Because where else are you going to go? Anyway, go ahead.
The SEC delayed their decision again on a couple of things, and here's my thoughts. And I don't know.
You're talking about on the staking ETFs?
Yeah, so the staking. So they delayed it to October 30th. Yep. Now they extended their deadline or whatever. But here's the thing. I think everything's getting muddled up, just like the meme coins. They're always muddling crap up. There's too many of them. Now there's too many filings for Solana ETFs, XRP ETFs, Pepe ETFs, Pengu ETFs, all these ETFs, and I think it's getting annoying. I mean, I can't obviously say anything against it because it's going to happen no matter what, but I just think it's getting annoying, and the SEC is probably like, well, whatever. Let's just delay this crap. I don't know.
On this one though, that I think that there was some different reason. There was an actual reason why they didn't rule that everything. It's kind of like it's pushed to October, as far as the ETFs were concerned. There was some technical reason why they couldn't. I don't think they've defined how the actual payment mechanism would work. I think something like that. I think they're worried about slashing and things like that. It's not super clear yet what the transfer mechanism would be, and I think that's what we have the simplest of solutions. I don't know why they don't just get a liquid staking token, because there's no slashing risk, and we're good to go. And even if somewhere in the ecosystem there was some tiny little slash, it wouldn't matter because it would be socialized losses.
Oh yeah, and how often have you gotten slashed?
I don't know. I did. When I was staking Graph token, I was in a pool that got slashed, and I remember going 2 months and making nothing, and I was like, wait a minute, what the shit? And then it turns out we got slashed, so we're not paying rewards till we break even, basically. One of their stake pools. I was like, I'm done. I'm out. See you later. Bye. I never staked. After that, I unstaked, which took 30 days. That was one of the first ones where you were stuck for 30 days. Like Jupiter.
Jupiter is working on that, by the way.
68 of their 30 days to unstake.
Yeah. Does it really take that long?
Fucking forever, dude. It takes about 6 weeks, it feels like.
So they are going to be working on that. I've been told they're going to be cutting that down. So that's good.
28 days.
We've decided to slash staking.
I wonder if they cut the staking days down, does that make you want to stake more because there's it's less opportunity cost because you can get out easier?
It depends what the new utility is or the advantage. Why stake? Right? So it depends what they throw in there. Why stake? So if there's no reason to stake, no rewards, nobody's going to stake. I told them you
unstaked yours, right? Your portion from this quarter that would end this in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I only have I think 10 days left on my unstaking, actually, or
so 17 days.
Yeah, probably. It gives you a date when it's going to be unstaked. Does yours change?
That'd be cool if that was the case.
Mine's always been on time. I don't know what's going on with yours. That sucks.
I'm not the only one. The other people, anyway, maybe it just feels like it sucks because
It does
sucks.
suck. I think 30 days is atrocious. Here's my thoughts with Jupiter. Okay, so they came back, and I'm saying this in confidence, right? They came back. I guess they're working. Here's my concerns. Okay, we've thrown a ton of ideas at them. One, the litter box, obviously the burning. We've talked about that because there should be. It's like Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid's doing a great job of doing a buyback / burn with their revenue and stuff, and burning's typically a little gimmicky in my opinion. But in this case, where it's a real company that produces actual revenue, we talked about this on the show. I showed you their revenue. They're actually producing revenue. I think it's a real company that has revenue, but I do think they have tokenomic bloat that was arbitrarily put into circulation that they could definitely trim down on, which would help the price and give some semblance of value accretion for the remaining token holders. So that was one of the ideas that was ran by them, and they were toying around with it for quite a while, but now they've got this new idea in their head of helping new companies become, you know what I'm going to say, helping new companies become.
Don't say digital asset treasuries. No. Really? I shouldn't be able to guess it that easy.
I don't. It's because it's that stupid. It's because that's the last thing that you would assume, right? And so, like, I
so
back already
spammy.
hard. I'm like, so we went from being able to follow the playbook, however, it's not as gimmicky. Like, look at, okay, I'm going to use BNB for an example. It's working, okay? It's working over time. Hyperliquid, it's working because they're producing revenue, okay? If they did a systematic slow burn, like everything that's going into the litter box, it's not a ton, but over time it would add up 3-4 years, and it gives some hope that it's not going to be dumped on your head in the future. If they just use that fund for digital asset treasuries, like they just switched to this morning, in the latest chats from the team, digital asset treasuries.
That's going to be all selling
Yes.
to get either these other weird tokens or whatever the token is for the. So are they going to build their own digital asset treasury, or this is to help other companies launch that?
Been talking to a few digital asset treasuries who want to do a portfolio of DeFi tokens and have Jupe as an anchor. So
that's bullshit.
I don't love it.
That means they're talking to other failed companies, so failed that they don't have the money to raise for Bitcoin. They don't have the money to raise for Ethereum. They're not even shitty enough to buy Solana. They're going to anchor their digital asset treasury, their DAT, with Jupiter. That's so fucking stupid. It's beyond stupid. That's just
it's not good. It's not good. So I don't like that direction they just pivoted to. So I don't know whose year they've been.
You know what it means, Brandon? They have no fucking clue what they're doing.
It worries me.
Because
I mean, they obviously have a clue what they do.
We'll do this.
They don't have no clue what they're doing with the token. They have a clue what they're doing with their own product. They're making $1 billion a year. Good for them. So, but the token itself, that's what I mean. Why are we staking it? What's the point of owning Jupiter if they don't start to integrate some sort of something?
Well,
then
the play probably is to get unstaked and then sell off if there's these news moments around the treasuries, a new Jupiter treasury and all this kind of shit. Imagine how bad of a company you have to be where setting up a Jupiter treasury is your thing. What, some fucking pizza store in Van Nuys or some 2-bit, copy of 7-Eleven, 610. We're not open quite as much as 7-Eleven. We close on Sundays. Little gas and go bullshit place in Sioux Falls, South Dakota that's fucking broke. And now they're going to have a Jupiter treasury, so they're a real company again. Buy my stock. Get the fuck out of here. No real company is going to put Jupiter in a treasury. Jupiter doesn't even put Jupiter in a treasury.
Well, guess it's how you define putting Jupiter. I guess they have a bunch of Jupiter locked in their litter box. If they want to call
already have it, but they're not taking it out of circulation and putting it in a treasury.
Right.
So if they won't do it,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm frustrated with the whole mix. I mean, I've told them over and over again they need to get rid of the tokenomic bloat and put some sort of utility to the token, i.e., revenue share, or I mean, it's got to be revenue share. Like that's it. Like some sort of 15% of the company's revenue gives you about, I've calculated about 30% APR a year on the token price as it currently sits. You're good to go.
What is
Done.
what is Jupiter's main thing now? I mean, what is Jupiter good for? If you were to explain to somebody what Jupiter's good for, because the governance stuff is gone. So what would it be?
Are you talking the token or the ecosystem?
Just the ecosystem.
Oh, the ecosystem. I'd say 90% of swaps are all done through Jupiter. JupeLend has $1.2 billion locked up, so a lot of the lending protocols on Jupiter now, and they do the perp trading.
For Solana.
Yeah, for Solana. All for Solana. Yep. Which generates about $1 billion a year for them.
Yeah. For
Great
Solana.
company. Great company.
Yeah.
Yep.
But again, you start coming back to the question of why token.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, I know.
It's probably one I do son out of. I'm going to have to think about it, but I don't want to go out at 54 cents or whatever. Ugh.
I know. I know.
Okay. Well, I hope Jupiter does good because we own a lot of it. I fear that based on their quickly changing, pivoting, dance movie, spammy ideas, that they don't have any fucking clue what they're doing as far as the token goes, because this is really just digging this is the very bottom of the well. You wouldn't laugh at this if Justin Sun said that's what he's doing, because he copies every trend a little bit too late. But these guys are even later than him. Like if you're a copycat and you're behind Justin Sun, you just suck. You just suck. JLP. Yeah, JLP's fine. Well, that's a bit cherry picking. 86% on the year is kind of it, but yeah. You mean in 2025 or in the last 12 months? Anyway, let's see. Are our hypercycle node factories worthless? Well, no, there's some value to it. What would you sell me your node factory for? That's the value. Sounds like Found wants an excuse to rage quit. Brandon, do you want to tee him something up? A little rage quit Friday? Listen, if you guys are in assets that you don't like, doesn't matter what they are. It could be a car that you have, whatever. Sell it. Sell it and be done with it. Why do you don't sit on stuff that makes you angry or frustrates you or makes your life worse? Just sell it. Sell that shit. I had a G-Wagon. It looked cool. When you drive it, it sounded like an old Pinto. It was all messed up. Guess what I did? I sold it. It's out of my life. It's like breaking up with whatever your gender preference partner is. They make you miserable. Get rid of them. If your assets in your portfolio make you miserable, sell them, or sell enough of them that you don't care. I'm not going to help you rage quit, treasures. I'm going to help you sell. I'm sure you can find someone that'll give you $80 for those. The node factories are not generating income right now, so they're not generating income for anyone. But are they worthless? Well, maybe you sell yours. But maybe a month from now, they are worth something because they start generating income. Or they generate enough income that you can create a valuation for them, and then you can sell them to somebody else. Ha ha! So there you go. That's funny. Control C, Control V. Copy and paste. That was true. It was really funny because when Justin Sun got called on the carpet about that, all he said was, let's just move on. Yes, but you plagiarized the Ethereum white paper. Yeah, let's just move on. But you, oh man, yeah, tranche one. All right. Yeah, are they going to generate income? Yeah, they're going to generate income. We just don't know what that income is going to be. And I know people get emotional. People get emotional about their cryptos, and they get emotional about their investments. Brandon, what is the last investment you got emotional about? I bet it was some real estate thing. Real estate makes people angry because there's no way to get out of it.
Real estate, I was in and out a lot of houses. I actually built spec homes in 2008. If you guys look back in history, what was 2008? So I've been through it.
I don't think that was a great time for spec houses.
I've been through it, so you can't get me real emotional about an investment. That's just end of story. Like, honestly, end of story. That's like tough. I don't know. Once I buy something, here's the thing. When you go to buy something, you set up a thesis to buy it. I've seen a lot of people say you need to take notes while you buy something. And your thesis, if you go to buy something and you bought it on that thesis, you aren't wrong when you buy it. Things might change after you buy it, and you just got to change your thesis at that point. There's no reason to get emotional. I mean, if node factories aren't working out for you and they're not the revenue isn't coming, which it hasn't, you can decide to stop thinking about it or try to sell them in the open market or wait for them to come around and actually deliver compute. And fees are selling, which is crazy. Let's see. Without compute and stuff, we sold through Node Market. I think 6 sold yesterday, 7, 8 sold yesterday, which is crazy. But you know what? They are starting to sell. I know there's partners coming online here. I've started saying this about a year ago. Until I see compute or anything else, I'm not really doing anything else with this. It's kind of an investment that I made. It's dead in the water right now, and I'm just going to hold on to it because there's no reason or can't get out of it. So it is what it is. And then you just move on and focus. Here's the thing. I see a lot of people wait, and this is a lot of the comments that I get. A lot of people are wasting a lot of brain power on this stuff.
Yeah.
When they really shouldn't be. It's like they're pushing against a wall that can't be pushed right now. Focus on the other stuff that we're doing. Focus on, Ethereum. Focus on
an immovable object, one might say.
Yeah. I mean, you guys banging against the wall about you guys asking all the time, should like why aren't, or should this be, or what can we do to? There's nothing. Like, and I've told you guys, all we can do is put things over to HMS now, which I showed you guys a video for, and we just wait again. We wait for them to generate compute, and we hope that Hypercycle and Goofy come through, and if they don't, then we screwed up.
Ruby,
we messed up our investment.
When did your friend Rage sell Bitcoin? I hope it wasn't recently. Oh gosh, I shouldn't enjoy these stories, but sometimes I do. Listen, everybody, just real quick. One more before we go behind the wall, and then we'll kind of talk turkey. Please be careful. I'm getting text messages and even, your Coinbase, you've initiated your deposit. If this was not you, call this number, or you've initiated your withdrawal. Blah, blah, blah. Man, don't click links. Don't touch nothing in your emails. If you get an email about a transaction or any of that stuff, it's all fake. It's all fake. You want to know how you know? Because when you go do a transaction on Coinbase, it doesn't email you to tell you you did a transaction on Coinbase. Does it? So don't click the fucking links. I had someone email me, what should I do? Nothing. Take their number, block it. You can block it with your email, block their number, block their name, their address, and send it to, goddamn you guys. Motherfucker.
I know. I saw it. Don't comment. I saw it. Just don't comment. Like, I don't even know. Don't. Nick, I saw it. As soon as it came up, I tried deleting the comment, and I couldn't delete it fast enough. I couldn't. Like, I'm like, oh, shoot, I have another comment pulled up. I scrolled down. Where's the delete button? I couldn't delete it.
Yes, listen. There are
Dang
big
it. Here we
updates,
go.
big updates on Leeb and GMRT, but we're not talking about it today. We will talk about it to a small select group of trained professionals, sophisticated investors, but that's not you guys. Because we keep secrets.
Is it done?
No, I like Thomas. I'm just browbeating Thomas because he's got a thick skin. He can take it. No, there's no new news on anything. The only kind of news is the lawyers that work for Lyra are working on a structure for a token to equity swap because they don't have a launch date for the token. They did say it would be within 36 months, but I don't know when that 36 months starts. Did it start back when we invested? Does it start when I got that email? I don't know any of that stuff. And all they did is say, it's kind of like a plan to make a plan. They said, we're going to do this thing. They haven't done that thing. So until they've done that thing, we don't got no info. And on Gamer Token, you can go to their very vibrant, very active. They have a very active Telegram. Tons of people, it doesn't all look like spammy robots, but ain't nothing going on over there. Why? Because these dudes broke weak. They're a bunch of they're young guys, and let's call it out. They're pussies. Yes. And what happened is when they got a little pushback from traditional gaming companies about the crypto element to it, they folded like a Skillcraft collapsible workbench. You know, where if you don't have that one little latch, the whole fucking thing collapses on your knees when you sit in it. That they bent the knee, they rolled over like little bitches because they are a bunch of pussies. Guess what? I haven't even had caffeine today. This is the non-caffeine version of me. Caffeine was one of my options this morning. I chose the olive branch. But all these questions, I guess I woke up and chose violence. That's what I think. I don't know.
I don't think anybody needs to move their node factories anywhere. They just need to sign up for HMS. Nobody's moving anything. Remember that.
Don't move nothing.
And fees. You can't do anything with and fees yet. But you can sign your node factories up for HMS just like I did. You don't move them. They don't leave your wallet. You don't send them anywhere. They aren't on Node Market. They're in your wallet.
I can give you at least some positive sentiment before we go behind the wall about Hypercycle, and that is that.
Oh, okay, go.
And that is that it seems to be they are on the tail end of raising a significant amount of money, and part of the use of that money is to spread the ecosystem far and wide. Now, the timeline, that's been a little bit gooey, but I know the intention is to spread the network and get these little they need the node factories generating income so that they can get a valuation for the company so they can go get more money. See?
That's the way companies work, right?
Yeah. They just raise money to raise more money. But the good thing about that is now everyone's incentives are aligned. They want nodes to make money, and we want our nodes to make money. Yay. Okay, so that's it. That's all I can tell you. But I can't give you a specific timeline until basically after the fact. Yeah.
Last thing. Take note. This is advice. This is advice.
Yeah.
Never use a realtor. Realtors shouldn't exist. Thank you.
They're terrible. Oh my God.
Ever.
You know how much money I gave my realtor? She's a very nice person.
There's zero reason.
Nothing. I did every negotiation. I made every argument. I sent every belligerent text. I did fucking everything and gave her $275,000.
Now we're talking. Shelly going to be buying drinks later.
She's talking.
Shelly going to be buying drinks. Good thing I only drink water, so there you go, Shelly.
No, it was a friend. But you know why I can say I paid her $275,000 for the right to tell her that she didn't do a fucking thing. You pay someone $275,000 for not doing anything. Even if they're your friend, you don't have to feel bad. And they don't feel bad either. They're like, you know what? I got this money. I got my Lambo.
This is great because I'm sure you are a reputable realtor. I'm sure a lot of people love you, but you are
dinosaur.
Not needed. I mean, anybody can sell their own dang house.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's cool that you're a realtor.
Buyers and sellers. Anybody can buy and sell a flipping house.
Yeah,
like,
it's not.
Once people realize the only reason that you exist is because there's a sham. You're like nothing. You do it if you get paid to do your job, great. That's fine. If people love you and they want to hang out with somebody and they want to pay an extra 6% because they want to hang out with you, take it. Take it. I'm not saying it's not great to be a realtor. If you're willing, I mean, if they're willing to pay you, take it, but you're not needed. I've sold and bought 100 homes without a realtor.
What?
100 homes. Not a single realtor. You are not needed.
Yes, but we still like you. Catherine, we like you. Don't get it wrong. Plus, Spider-Man. Who doesn't like Spider-Man? But what we're saying is the job is not, it's not a real job. It's a middle, it's a
FSPO.
Yes.
You can even, in Idaho, you can, because the MLS is a big deal, you can even pay a realtor over in Boise $400. He'll get your home on the MLS. That's it. That's all you need is a stupid MLS, which is a listing service that's proprietary. Only licensed realtors can get on there. Sorry, I actually believe very strong. This is like one of my top 2 beliefs. I guess I got some really top beliefs. This is like number 4. This is number 4 belief. You don't need a realtor.
What's the top one?
Well, you know, I'm a very religious person, family, realtors. We don't need realtors.
Are you with the Dark Lord Satan like I am?
Actually, I really do understand the job process. I have multiple family members who I actually really understand the process. Catherine, you are wrong. I built homes for multiple years. I grew up doing construction. I am in the business, let's just say. Like, I know the business really well. I have multiple neighbors who became realtors.
What she's saying is probably also these 2 things can be true. They can both be true. She probably has saved dumb clients a lot of money. And there's a lot of dumb people. And for certain people, they won't do it on their own. They just won't. So for certain people, Catherine, I believe you.
That's where Catherine,
that's correct. Yes.
She comes in clutch. That's where she comes in clutch.
But you don't need it. It's like having someone help you into your car. I'll just get into my fucking car myself. Thank you. It's great that you help me in. That's nice. It feels good. I got a little shoulder rub, but I don't need it. And the shoulder rub costs $275,000. God damn.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm and nothing against you, obviously, directly, because I think if you can take 3% off somebody and help show them a house, I think that's great. That's great.
And now, I guess, do you know in California, or is this nationwide? But I know in California now, you know, those rates aren't fixed anymore.
Yeah, that's nationwide. I think they changed some of that, but they're pretty standard still, just because of status quo.
I know here they've basically ground down to 0.5%.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Donna, I cannot make this any simpler. It's like literally 4 steps. Like 1 step is the tech. Watch. Sign it. We can. We're not going to go through it again. It's so simple. You just go over there and connect. You're good to go.
My best friend is a cat, and she is not a realtor.
I actually have a buddy who just became a realtor. He was a car salesman, and then he became a realtor. My sister-in-law, she took the realtor courses online. She became a realtor. She's good to go now. It's like, yeah, that's funny. I'm not going to dwell on this any longer because I'm really passionate about this actually. So I'm not going to dwell on it any longer.
It's good that we can get into these kind of these arguments. They're mostly semantic, but it's good that we can get into them because, you know, investing isn't just crypto and AI. You know, there's other places to go lose your money. You can lose your money in all sorts of investments. This is one where you might keep some of it. Like I have a buddy who's a builder, and he was like, hey, you know, do you want to go in on this project? And I was like, well, what are you going to make? He's like, well, we're going to put in like $2 million. We're going to build a $7 million house. We're going to clear $1.5 million. I was like, whoa. how long is this going to take? He's like, no longer than 3 years. I'm like, so let me think about this. We're going to put up a couple $1,000,000. That money's going to be gone, not earning no money for 3 years. And maybe if the market works out, then we're going to clear $1.5 million, which we're going to split. Maybe. So $750K a piece. So put $1 million in. So we made 75% on our money over 3 years. If everything works out, then the man is going to take at least a third. At least. So we didn't really make 750. We made 500. So we made 50% on our money over 3 years. We made 17%. Are you fucking crazy? 17%? I don't wake up for 17%. That was it. He has not called back with a prospectus.
Dang it. Perfect.
Because it sounds good. And all the stress of 3 years of a project. Because it's, Brandon, when you build a house, is it just like super easy? There's no problems. It's just like.
I was just say I'm very, very well versed in home building. Let's just say it is not easy.
Okay, it's not easy.
So here's the thing. So now that we're all through that, let's go behind the wall.
Okay.
Catherine, I love you. Do your thing for sure, but I'm, obviously you guys know where I sit, but do what you need to do, and then let's go behind the wall and let's talk about some real crypto stuff.
And look, we want everybody to make money, and whatever you do, that's great. Keep doing it, but be mindful that maybe as the world innovates and technology disintermediates a lot of processes, you want to make sure you're in a place where you are not part of the disintermediation. You're not part of the discarded cogs, right? So just keep that in mind. Stay on the bleeding edge. Use your AI.
Hey, my first reply to your email really still sticks. Something on your end is not working. I signed in as you using your account and on my device. So basically I took your username and I can spoof a password because I have anyway. So I logged in as you and it's just not working. It's working on my end, I mean. So something on your end is sticking, like either your cookies are stuck, something's blocking the video from playing, or something on your end. As long as you're logged into the website, which you screenshotted and showed me you are, something else is blocking you from watching. So I can't fix that on my end. It's something on your end because
they got stuck cookies.
I don't know. Well, I might be able to do some back end or some individual testing, but anyway, let's go behind the wall.
They stuck his cookies.
We're going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.